Welcome to this Board Game Life video look into the game Cartagena, The Escape by Leo Colovini and released by Rio Grande Games. This game was released in 2008 by Rio Grande Games. It's a game for 2 to 5 people, 8 years and up, plays in about 30 minutes. I'd say that stuff's pretty much right on. So let's see what we've got with this game. This game is pretty straightforward. The rules are very, very, very simple over here. You can see it's basically on one sheet of paper, double-sided, and that's more than enough because this whole back section over here is pretty much examples of how you play the game. There's a large sheet over here that gives you kind of an example of play, and I don't think we need this. Let's see what we've got in here. So this game basically kind of recreates the scenario of where there's a whole bunch of pirates that were trying to escape or some fortress in Cartagena, Colombia. And these tiles over here randomize a tunnel that was used for them to escape and get to this nifty little boat. It's actually pretty decent quality. This whole game is fairly decent quality. So you get these tiles, you get this boat, you get a whole bunch of cards over here that I'll show you in a second, and you get pirates in all sorts of colors over here. There's 6 of each color. So let's set the game up briefly and I'll show you how this thing kind of works. Okay, so you have a start and you have a finish. So your pirates all start over here. Each player takes 6 pirates of the same color, and you place them all in the beginning over here. So I'm just going to use 2 pirates over here of blue and yellow, and then there are a number of cards. So these cards over here have 6 different symbols on them. There's a 3-pointed hat. There's the Jolly Roger flag, the pirate flag. There's a sword. Might have a better name than sword, but that's what we'll call it. There's a key. There's a bottle or a wine bottle, whatever you want to call that. And I believe that's all of them, yes. And there's a pistol. There's a pistol in here somewhere. This guy right there. What happens is there's a couple of ways to play the game. The way that I like to play it usually is everything is hidden. So you start off with 6 cards, and you have 3 actions that you can take, essentially, up to 3 actions. So what you basically do is you play one of these cards. So let's say if I wanted to play the key, and I'm yellow. So I play this to the discard pile, and then I can take my yellow pirate right here, and I go to the first key available to me, which is that one right there. I can then go again. Let's say I want to do the pistol. I then put my pirate here on the pistol, and then for my 3rd turn, let's find another yellow one. Let's say I want to play the pistol again. I then take another pirate and I go to the next available pistol, which is way down over here because this pistol is occupied. So then I have 3 cards left. Then the blue player goes. So the blue player also has 6 cards to begin with. Let's see what we've got over here. Let's say he wants to play the sword. So 1 character on there. Then you can play a sword again. Now you don't have to put a new pirate out. You can move one. So I can move this guy to the next sword right there. And then another action other than playing the cards down to the table is I can move a pirate backwards. Eventually you have to do this. And what happens, let's say if I'm out of cards, I'm the blue player. What I would do is I would move any one of my pirates back to a spot that has another pirate. So if there was one pirate there, I can get 1 card. That is how you get cards in this game. If I was the yellow player, it's my turn. I can move my yellow player all the way back. This is going back quite a ways. And I can move him to this spot over here. 2 pirates were there previously. I get 2 cards to my hand that I can play. You can't have more than 3 cards per spot, so that's a limit. You can either collect 1 card, 2 cards, or you can move forward. Eventually, the person that moves all the way through with all of their pirates to the ship at the end, they are the winner. This is a fairly straightforward game. We actually played it with my 5-year-old son, and he enjoyed it. He liked all the symbols, loves pirates, so this was kind of a natural fit. If you've ever played the easy play game, Numeri, this is very similar to it. This is very similar. This is a much more thematic game than Numeri. Now, if you're also familiar with Numeri, you know that Numeri basically has no theme on it. Well, that's kind of an example of what this game is. It's purely an abstract game. It could be anything. It could be pirates. It could be different kinds of laundry soap. Who knows? It's the theme is pretty much irrelevant to this, but it's nicely done. The artwork on the different pieces is actually pretty darn nice. Like, look at that ship. It's pretty snazzy. Makes me want to go out on the lake. Maybe not with that rope in there, but it's the graphics on it are pretty good. The quality of the cards is pretty nice. They're not linen or anything, but they're good quality. So this is Cartagena, The Escape. It's a pretty fun game. We enjoy it. It's extremely light. Like I said, we were playing it with our 5-year-old son, and he enjoyed it. It was a little bit long for him, so if we're going to do this again, we'll probably play with 3 pirates instead of the 6, just to make the game go through a lot quicker. He also went and he was just trying to take 1 pirate all the way across, not doing the leapfrogging where you try to move all your pirates up there simultaneously, and it keeps people from running away with the game, essentially, by when you run out of cards, and you will run out of cards, when you run out of the cards, you have to move back. And you want to move back on top of spots that have 2 pirates on there, because this, if I move on here, it'll give me 3, or it'll give me 2 cards, which is a lot better than 1 card at a time. So that's Cartagena. It's an okay family game. I don't know about having it for the gaming group, but it's an okay game overall. So that's Cartagena. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks, and we'll see you next time.